Hey guys, welcome back to Admiral Reviews. So in this chapter of One Piece, Oda, he's done it again. He's fucking struck again. Oda has done it again, I repeat. Oda has made a character despisable, hated, and just, eternally just makes you feel angry. And then he takes all those emotions with you, and then he jumbles it all together, and then he throws it out, and then he gives you these new emotions for a character. With Big Mom, at first I was like, no, there's no way I'm accepting this. Oda, there's nothing you can say that's going to make me like this character. There's nothing to make me feel understanding of this character. And Oda's like, that's what you really think? And then he comes out with chapter 867, and he makes you maybe not like Big Mom, but kind of understand why she's so fucked up, because her past is so fucked up. And we're gonna get into why her past is really fucked up. But I just wanted to bring it to your attention that what Oda can do. Oda can fuck with our minds. He's in our heads. So this chapter starts right back off where last chapter ended, and Lord Waterfallbeard is about to strike Little Big Mom because she's just destroyed the village in Elbaf. So he's taking his sword, he's about to strike, and I'm thinking, oh snap, this guy, he may not kill her because Big Mom's still alive, so we know she doesn't die. But I'm like, oh, he's about to injure Big Mom, he's about to take her down. And one of the captains of the giant pirates and 300-year-old giant, he's respected. I'm thinking, oh, it's Big Mom's about to be injured. And then we get this.
No! No! No!
So we've heard about how the giants are a powerful race. We've seen how the giants be powerful, more powerful than humans so far. But as of like a race to be really reckoned with, I don't know. We haven't really, from this, how Big Mom just flipped Lord Waterfallbeard, I'm not really getting this scary. I know Big Mom, she becomes a future Yonko. She's really powerful, even for a 5-year-old, but still. I'm not getting, even the giants that we've seen before, they are strong, but they have taken some form of L that in the past story. So I think the giants, we can see a little bit more powerful giants or a little more fear giants. That would be really nice in the story. So after Big Mom flips Lord Waterfallbeard, she's still in this food trance looking for that Semla. And as we can see by Lord Waterfallbeard, he's out for the count. He's not coming back. So what do we have right now? We have a village that's on fire, a little Big Mom that's still in a food trance, and we have all these villagers that are still panicking, and Mother Caramel that's panicking. So Mother Caramel's like, hey, somebody, where's the rations of the Semla? Feed it to Big Mom, and let's get her back, let's get her out of this trance. So they go off and they get her the Semla and they get her out the trance. But after she eats the food that she's been desiring, she completely falls asleep and she's out cold sleeping. So this is when we get to see that Mother Caramel actually does have a devil fruit, and her devil fruit is Big Mom's devil fruit before she had it, which raises a whole bunch of, not really a whole bunch of questions, but really makes it interesting that we'll get to later on in the chapter. So Mother Caramel has the soul fruit, and she takes some of her soul, she puts it into the fire, and she's able to make a homie of the fire and able to calm it down. She calls this fire Pandora, and Big Mom in the future, she ends up calling it Prometheus. So a lot of references, you can tell where she got the names of her homies from. So as Mother Caramel puts off this fire, she's playing it off as like she's performing miracles, or she's like acting as she's playing her hand in God. She's pretending like she's controlling the god, the sun god, and she's playing to the villagers, emotions, because they worship that kind of stuff. So as Mother Caramel's pulling off this miracle, Lord Mountbear, he's in shock that he's just lost one of his comrades that he's been fighting for 300 years with. We're not fighting with, but he's been fighting alongside Lord Waterfall. And so he's, kind of struck in that he sees that this guy's not going to make it, and he's about to take out Big Mom while she's sleeping. But Mother Karma comes to the rescue. She's like, please, please, please. I know this is bad. She says, please just spare Lin. Please spare Big Mom. I swear I'll move off the island. You'll never have to see anything of her. And please just don't kill her. And we get this feeling like, oh wow, she really does care. I know in the last chapter a lot of people were saying that she's a bad mother because she was allowing Lin's personality and all of this, but we kind of get more of this like affection towards her, but that's not for too long, as we see later on in the chapter. So Mount Beard, he's like, you know what, he's tearing up. He's like, all right, just get her off this island, and we'll call it quits. I won't kill her, but just get her out my sight, get the orphanage out of the village and off the island, and then we'll call it quits. So Mother Karma ends up relocating the orphanage to another island, but the damage has already been done because the news of Lin destroying the village in Elbaf has spread to all the other giant villages, and now this is where we see why Lin has such a horrible time with the giants. Even the other giants that weren't on Elbaf know about Big Mom, and I guess that's why she has such this bad relationship with the giants, because of this, this incident. But for some reason, in this chapter, they said the word spread about Lin's incident in the village, but also the miracles of Mother Karma. And I don't know if they're mentioning that because it's going to play into something in the future, but I don't think they would just add in those words if they didn't have any plans for those words in the future. But I guess we'll just have to see. So as we relocated to a new island, the orphanage opens up, and we get this panel of, Mother Caramel smiling as the orphans are playing in the field, and you're like, wow, this is a beautiful mother. But to the next page, we get information that Mother Caramel is actually a mother bitch. She is not the person we thought she was. In fact, she is actually working with the world government and actually has a child slave. Well, she's selling children to the world government. And, Oda plays it off like Mother Carmel's a nice nun. She's a nice woman. She saved the giants. She rescued Big Mom, and she's raised her. She was trying to do her best to raise her. And we were like, okay, she's not the best mother, but she's at least trying with these orphans. But now we figure out all this was just an act to get their trust so that she can raise them and then sell them to the world government, which is kind of some Promised Neverland type shit. But anyway, that's what Mother Caramel's character was. So Mother Caramel, she's talking to one of the CP agents, and she's like, this is one of the strongest orphans I've ever had. She's like, this is, I can retire off this money that I should be getting. Big Lin is probably going to be at the ranks of an admiral, and probably even a fleet admiral. As we know right now, she's a Yonko, which is probably even more powerful than a fleet admiral. So she's saying that I should be getting a lot of money. So after that, CP0 is like, okay, I'll try and find the money to purchase her. And that's the end of that. So we don't know what the transaction is, if they were going to buy Big Mom. But this is weird because in the next panel, we get Big Mom's birthday. And she gets this cake, and the orphans are all together. Mother Caramel's there, they're all smiling. And then all of a sudden, Big Mom, while she's eating, and she's just devouring this cake. She's not paying attention to nobody. She's just like going in and in on this cake, that she's not noticing what's happening around her. And then when she's finally done eating this cake, she realizes that everyone's gone. And this is weird. A lot of people are saying that she's eaten. I don't know what to believe in this part. Because, take this. Okay, at one point, Big Mom does have Mother Caramel's devil fruit. And so we know that there must be somewhere where she got that devil fruit. And while everybody's gone, people are saying that Big Mom is eating Mother Caramel and those slaves, which makes sense on how she got the devil fruit. Because after this point, we go back. So there's no more flashback. So that means she never met Mother Caramel again. So this would make sense for the devil fruit. But then again, there seems like there's a lot of information. I just can't see how she ate them. On the other side of the argument, I feel like she didn't eat them, because I don't know, just watching the scenery, it looks like it's almost too straightforward, which Oda, I feel like, just doesn't do that type of thing. You know, it's kind of straightforward that all the children are gone. Big Mom lost her, you know, her senses while eating this cake, and now everybody's gone because she ate them. I feel like it was like a crime scene, like that's what the scene told us. But I feel like there are little things like, why is the scene so clean? Like, if she really ate them, where's the blood? And maybe Oda just didn't want to make it gruesome, but it just doesn't look like, it looks like something else went down. And I wouldn't be surprised if maybe it was an abduction or maybe something else went down, but I just don't think she ate them on one hand. But then again, that wouldn't prove, how did she get the devil fruit? So I really don't know what to think. We're just gonna have to wait to find out the truth. But I just think there's something that Oda's just not making it as straightforward as he thinks he's making it. If that made any sense, which probably did. After the vanishing of all the people in the orphanage, that's where the flashback ends, and we're back to Big Mom letting out this big... So Big Mom lets out this big yell, and we're back to, it says that we're going to be continuing on with the assassination plot. So that's where the chapter ends. Great chapter. I think it was even more, it was a lot of information, just like the last chapter, but I just feel like this information was more intense. It was a little more better paced. I don't really know if that's the right way to say it, but I just really love this chapter. Great work by Oda, great writing. Oda doesn't really need to do anime manga, like, great job with One Piece, but Oda, you need to start making movies. Like, you need to start making movies and Hollywood high budget productions, because you just have a way of fucking with people's feelings, and that will correlate into the movie world. But that's all I gotta say. What did you think of this chapter? What do you think's happened next in the assassination plot? Is Big Mom's past gonna play any more of a role into the story of One Piece? Please let me know. I really want to have discussions about what happened in this chapter and what could possibly go down in the future. But that's all I gotta say. If you liked the video, give me a like. If you liked what I'm doing with the channel, please subscribe to the channel for notifications on my content. But other than that, all I have to say is have a nice ass day. Hey guys, did you like the video? Please, if you did so, please hit that like button. If you have any questions you would like to ask, please put them down in the comment section. I'll be willing to answer any question that you have. And if you like what I'm doing with the channel and you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified on my future videos. And other than that, all I gotta say is have a nice ass day.